Hello, good morning, mom. Thank you for the time given to me. My name is Dina Mariana Kolimoh. Now I will present my final exam material in chapter 12 about evaluation. ESP has developed in the response to certain pressures. Development in the territorial basis of language teaching indicated a need to pay more attention to the individual learning. The world of commerce and the technology were producing hosts of people with specific language learning needs at the time. A demand was generated as a result for courses which would equip particular learners with necessary skill to carry out particular tasks in English. Like any other language teaching courses, ESP has requirements which are brought sharply into focus by the fact that ESP has specific objective. ESP learn and sponsor are investor in ESP ESP courses and they want to see a return on their investment of time or money. The managers of the ESP courses are accountable to the investor. This accountability has produced demands for more and better evaluation procedures. Two levels of evaluation have been brought into prominence. The first is learning adjustment. In any language courses, there is a need to the assess students performs at any strategy point, EA at start or at end. Learning adjustment has great importance in ESP because it deals with the ability to perform particular communicated tasks. The result of the, this kind of evaluation enables sponsor, learning and teacher to decide with whether and how much students is required. B. Course evaluation, level of evaluation. Evaluation ESP courses help to establish whether in its meeting items aim or not. Courses evaluation also play a useful social role by showing the various parties' involvement or teacher, learn, sponsor that their view are important. There are four aspects of ESP courses evaluation to be considered. What should be evaluation? How can ESP courses evaluation? Who the two from evaluation are not always distant. Evaluation learn reflects not just learn performance but to some extent the efficiencies uh, authorized to evaluation of evaluation of the learned in uncally to indicate extensi where a fault lies, but it will at least indicate the existence of a fault somewhere. In this sense, the both course and learner evaluation has a similar function in providing feedback on the ESP courses. While bearing in mind a similar of role of feedback, we shall consider two kinds of evaluation separately. Number one, the aim of placement takes into the determine the learner's state of knowledge before the ESP being. Two, Excitement test. Excitement test is the less problematic because it is usually internal to the course and does not have to conform to external influence. Number three, language examined identity the premise purpose of language teaching in the ages as proficiency, taxing the sign to the access water consciat will be able to perform the language text required of them. Such texts, they say, are primary Christian reformers. Cursus evaluation. ESP course is like any courses that its extension is justified as a particular educational need. Through evaluation, ESP courses is actually fulfilling the needs. The sponsor also needs clear information to be supplied the suitable courses and as well future investment and support on the result. What should There are four aspects of ESP based. No, I'm sorry. Number one, what should be evaluated? Every Number two, how can ESP courses be evaluated? In theory, there are many ways to evaluate ESP courses from simulation to suggestion boxes. However, in practice, the most techniques to evaluate ESP courses are text result, questionnaires, decision, interview, and informal means. 3. Who should be involved in the education? Evaluation. In every college will vary about who involved in ESP courses evaluation. It is likely in practice there are ESP teaching institution, the ESP teacher, the learner, and the courses sponsor. Number 4, when or and how often should evaluation take place? And now conclusion. In this section, we have considered some of the mechanisms of evaluation learners performs, and in particular, we have outlined some of the problems associated with specific proposed testing. The value of testing depends primarily on how they are used. Teacher and learners need, first of all, a positive attitude to tests. Science tests are here to say it is no good closing or easy to them and hoping they will go away. Rather, texts should be recognized for the important role they play in the teaching learning process and every effort made by teachers and learners to get the most out of them. We need to say we result list and in timeless and more as a starting point for communicating and interaction between the teacher and the learners and among the learners themselves. Evaluation can fulfill two functions, adjustment and feedback. Adjustment, a matter of measuring what the already know, but any adjustment should also provide positive feedback to inform teachers and learn about what it is not know. Uh, thus providing important input to the context and methods of future work. The fact that most ESP learners are adults, there is no reason why the education used to text should not be taken as straight future, which learners become increasingly involved in providing feedback to them, themselves and their press their sharing in decision about the most appropriate procedure for evaluation their progress. Uh, okay, man, enough for me. And thank you for watching. Good morning.